everybody, and welcome back to another ASMR video on my channel. For today's video, I just wanted to do a little whisper ramble and just talk about a few things, like talk about my channel, just what's going on in my life, just random stuff, just a whisper ramble. So first, I wanted to, again, thank everyone for the support that I've been getting. At the time of my recording this, I'm at 245 subs, I think. 245 subscribers. That's really nice. I never thought I would make it this far, honestly. I know to a lot of people that might not be a lot of subscribers, and it's really not in the grand scheme of things, but I'm just really happy. I thought coming into this channel, I thought that it would take me like a month or two to even hit 100. So I was really shocked at this level of support and this much positive feedback. I've really enjoyed responding to all of your comments and just talking to all of you. I really loved it. And yeah, so just a really big thank you again for me hitting 100 and then 200 and almost 250. Who knows? Maybe I'll be 250 by the time this video is uploaded. So yeah, that progress is really good to see. It really feels good. So thank you so much. I hope I can keep helping you all get to sleep or help relax you with my videos. I hope you're still enjoying them. And I've always say I'll love any feedback or just any ideas that you may have for videos. So I have seen a few ideas that you guys have given in the comments, and I'll definitely be doing those soon. The few ideas that I've seen, they'll probably be in the works here shortly. So I just, for this video, like I said, just wanted to do a little whisper ramble. So, as I said in my intro video, my first ASMR video, which going back and watching is really funny because I know this mic isn't like a absurd improvement on the audio, but I feel like it's pretty significant. And going back and listening to that first video is really funny, just like how bad it sounds, I guess, compared to how my videos sound now. Personally, I'm really happy with the improvement, and I hope you all are too. I did see some comments because I have that first video of my first ASMR video, and then I have the second video I ever posted was like right. I got the mic right after, so I just decided to do a little ramble then. And that video, a lot of the comments said that you could really notice the difference. The difference was super obvious, so I'm really happy to hear that. That was my goal. I wanted to improve it. Although, I wish I started with the Blue Yeti mic from the beginning. But I don't know why I didn't. I really wanted to start a channel. And instead of just splurging for the mic that I knew that would be really good, I went for something a little cheaper. Because I just wanted to do some test runs or just get started, I just wanted to get my foot in the door. So I do regret that a little bit. I think I should have just got the Blue Yeti, but it all worked out. I got the Blue Yeti now, and I've been getting tons of support, way more than I ever imagined. So yeah, it's been going really well. I think, yeah, in my first video, I said that I'd mentioned that I was in college, and my finals are wrapping up at the moment. I have 2 finals left to take. They're both online finals, so I can take them whenever I want, but I'm kind of procrastinating. I'm sure a lot of other fellow students can relate to that. And one of them is for a geography class, and the other one is for a criminal justice class, just random general ed that I'm taking. And school so far for me has been pretty cool. I went to a community college for a while right after high school, and I got my associate's degree in in psychology, but going to a four-year university after community college, I kind of realized that I didn't really want to do psychology anymore. It wasn't for me, I picked it originally because it was pretty interesting, but after looking at the career options and just taking more and more classes, I just kind of quickly realized that I wasn't into it. So, I'm thinking I was gonna do computer science because I know you can get a pretty good job with a computer science degree, but I ultimately decided to do social work as my next major because that was something that I kind of always wanted to do. I've always thought being a social worker would be very fulfilling and you could help a lot of people. And because there's a lot of connections between social work and psychology, so a lot of the classes I was taking would carry over. I wouldn't have to restart pretty much. A lot of my psychology classes could help me already have like prerequisites to become a social work major, so that's a pretty big reason for why I decided to do that, to make the switch to social work. And I thought about it for a while because when I chose psychology, I kind of regret not thinking about it for that long. I kind of just took a psychology class in high school. I thought it was interesting, and then I just signed up for psychology as my major. I wish I put more thought into it, but it all worked out because, like I said, it's a simple transfer from psychology to social work, so that's cool. But this time around, I did think a lot about it before deciding to switch to social work. I looked at the list of majors for a really long time, and the school I go to offers a ton of majors in a bunch of different departments, but I decided after looking at it for a long time, like a couple hours, thinking about it for a couple days, I just couldn't think of anything I'd want to do other than social work. So it's funny because there's like the typical majors you can do, like you can major in just like certain math or like computer science or English, just like basic stuff that most people think about when you go to college. But then there's like a ton of random majors on the majors list. You can major in like the most bizarre things. Pretty much everything falls under like broad categories, but within those categories there's like really specific things you can hone in on to be a major in. I can't think of anything too weird off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure you can major in like religious studies or something. You can like, most people, you would think you would just like, that's like the history category, like that's all under history. You could become an expert on like Christianity, I guess, or whatever religion you want. That's interesting. I took a medieval culture class, and in that class we talked a lot about like how religion was involved in early politics, like way back in like the Roman Empire days and stuff. So it's pretty interesting. I definitely wouldn't be the least entertaining major, but yeah, I just think it's funny how if you look up, like, I wish I could think of some, but if you go on the internet and look up like random majors or weirdest majors at colleges, I'm sure you can find some pretty interesting ones. There weren't too many weird ones at my school, but I've seen some weird ones, and definitely some weird classes. Like, you might not be able to major in anything, but they offer classes for pretty much like everything there is. I've seen other schools offer classes on like dragons. It's like, what, dragons aren't real, it's just like the history of like why dragons are in so many like artworks and things. I mean, they could be real. I've heard that a lot. Like, a lot of people say that there's a chance that dragons are real because they're in like old ancient Chinese artwork and like in like old English artwork, like medieval times is associated with dragons and everything. So people wonder, why would they all be drawing and creating images of these huge lizards if they weren't real? If they never didn't exist anywhere, where would they all get the idea from, It's pretty interesting, and I think there might be some truth to it, who knows? I've heard another thing like the Chinese zodiac signs, all of them are real animals. creatures except for the dragon. So it makes you wonder, like, why would they just choose a dragon to have on there? Out of, like, why not make all of the mythical creatures? Why just one mythical creature? Maybe it's because dragons are real, or were real at one point. Or maybe they are still real and they're just hiding up in the mountain somewhere. Or maybe they're frozen, who knows, you know? They could be anywhere, I guess. Pretty interesting, I think. And yeah, so school's done for me after I take those last two finals. Then I get to enjoy my winter break. I'm going on a little trip with my family. We're gonna go one of my older sisters is graduating college, so we're gonna go. She lives in a different state, so we're gonna go there for graduation. That should be pretty fun. Yeah, gonna stay out there for a little while, you know, congratulate her, have a little little dinner party thing. Should be a good time. Yeah, that's pretty much everything going on with me school-wise. I've already signed up for all my classes next semester, so I'm all set. For, let's see, I actually had a conversation with someone in the comments on my last video, I think, talking about games I've been playing. And so I did just finish the new God of War, and I just finished the new Spider-Man, or the newest Spider-Man, the Miles Morales. And I'm currently playing through Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, those have all been great games. Well, God of War and Miles were amazing games, and Red Dead has been super fun so far, super entertaining. I totally see why it's been so popular for years and years. And I can definitely see the replayability, especially with Red Dead Online. You can do like a bunch of stuff in there. And even in the story mode, there's like a huge list of things you can do. Just like you can do all the quests, like all the main missions. There's still like hundreds of side missions, I think. There's like so many. And just a bunch of random people you can find out in the wild and just do stuff for them. And there's like a bunch of side like jobs you can do. Like there's like a animal expert dude. I don't remember what he's called. But if you hunt down all the legendary animals, he'll make you like special outfits. So that's like something you can work for in the game. It's pretty nice. I think I killed the only one I've done is like the legendary bear, because that's like what they make you do for the first mission that leads you to that guy. I haven't found any of the other animals, but I haven't really tried, so maybe I'll do that if I get bored of the main story, want a break or something, then I can do that. Yeah, that's what I've been playing as far as like story games. When it comes to like multiplayer games, I've been playing the new Modern Warfare 2 a lot. Well, I was playing it a lot more. I've kind of slowed down recently, but the new update just came out while I'm recording this. I'm not sure when this will be posted, but while I'm recording this, the new update just came out, so I'll probably be playing that soon. And I've also been playing a lot of Valheim. I don't know if you guys have heard of Valheim. It's pretty popular on Steam. It's a survival game. I've been playing that with my friend. We got a world going. It's been pretty fun so far. I've played before, but this world is brand new. Just started like a couple weeks ago, so that game has been really, really fun to play. And yeah, that's a lot. I spend a lot of my free time playing video games, so that's something that I enjoy a lot. You know, playing games and watching shows. Obviously, if you look behind me and you see what, like in my Funko Pop video, I mentioned I'm pretty big on like pop culture things, so I love to talk about them, and I'm just really into a lot of different things. As for shows I'm watching right now, I'm not really watching anything new. I've been rewatching this show on Netflix called The Last Kingdom, which is actually it's definitely my favorite live action show of all time. If you haven't seen it, I highly, highly recommend it. It's a fantastic show. It's called The Last Kingdom on Netflix. It has 5 seasons right now, and has a movie coming out. Now, for The Last Kingdom, the 4th 4th season was made, and then they decided to cancel the show. So the 5th season is the last season, which is why there's a movie coming out. The movie's gonna like finish it off, pretty much, like wrap anything up that needs to be wrapped up. Which really sucks because the show is based off of a bunch of books called The Saxon Stories by Bernard Cornwell. I'm pretty sure is the author. And there's like 13 books or something, and so far each season has dealt with like 2 or 3 books per season, and it's been really good. I think it's followed the books kind of well. There's been a few major changes, I know that, but it sucks because the 4th season is the last season that was pretty much able to follow the books at all. Season 5 pretty much had to be completely original. There was no, since it was going to be the last season and then a movie, they had to basically write their own things, which sucks. Because I think it would have been it would have stayed entertaining if they didn't have to do that. Now, personally, I still really like season 5, but it got a lot of negative backlash. If any of you have seen it, then you'll know what I'm talking about. You can kind of tell how seasons 1 through 4 are a lot different than season 5, so that sucks. I always hate when Netflix cancels something like that. It seems like they always cancel the best stuff, because every time a new season of Last Kingdom would come out, it would be number 1 on like the leaderboards for like how many people are watching, So it didn't really make sense to me why it got canceled if it's doing that well. It seems weird. So, but at least it's getting a movie. I know a lot of shows that get canceled and don't get movies or anything. They just get canceled straight up. So, and actually, for Last Kingdom, it was originally on BBC. I think I think it was on BBC, and they canceled it. But then Netflix picked it up, and then they kept it going for a few more seasons, and then they decided to cancel it themselves, so it got canceled twice. That sucks, but what are you gonna do? I've thought about reading the books so I can have the full original story, but I don't know. It's like I said, it's like 13 or 15 books or something. It's like a crazy amount, so it would take a while. And not that I have a problem with that. I've read plenty of series before, like growing up, I read Percy Jackson books or other Rick Riordan books like the Magnus Chase or Kane Chronicles, and I've read all the Harry Potter books up to the Goblet of Fire. I'm like halfway through that one right now. I haven't picked it up in a long time, so when I do pick it up and start reading again, I'm probably gonna have to restart. But yeah, I want to finish all those. I love the movies, of course, and that's why I got the poster. Yeah, I definitely want to finish reading those books. And in my experience, I know people always say that the book is always better than the movie, and I feel like I think I would say the same thing for the Harry Potter books. The books have a lot more fleshed out scenes, and it feels like a lot more happens. And there's just a bunch of things that the movies completely leave out for the sake of, trying to stay within like the 2.5 hour time limit or whatever. So that kind of sucks sometimes, because there's a lot of crazy things that can happen in the books, or important things that gotta just get left out. They just were deemed less important by the director or whoever's in charge of that. So it sucks when that happens. But growing up, when everyone would tell me like, "Oh, the books are always better than the movies," I was one of those people that always thought like that makes no sense. Why would I rather sit there in silence reading words when I could watch the movie like in front of me? I can see it, like all the cool characters and effects and everything and music. How could the books be better? But yeah, the books might not be as entertaining, you could say, I guess, for most people, but the books are better when it comes to things like just building the world and expanding on the characters and just building relationships and stuff like that. The books give you a more broad view of the universe that you're reading. So, yeah. I think, so one thing is that right now I'm going to be recording a bunch of videos I'm going to be recording like 2 or 3 videos a day for the next couple of days. sister's graduation. I'm not gonna be able to post for a while because I'm staying out there for Christmas as well. So I'm gonna have to record a few videos right now, like in a tight schedule, and just upload them over time while I'm out there. So yeah, if my hair like looks the same or if I'm wearing the same shirt or whatever, that's why. I'm just recording in like the same day. So yeah, but I think that's gonna be about it for this little ramble I wanted to do. And just a couple updates. Nothing like, I don't have any big news or anything, but just a whisper ramble. You know how they go, just talking about whatever. Hopefully you enjoyed the whispering. I've seen a lot of comments saying they like the whispering. So, and in my first video I did say that most of my videos would be whispering. I'd probably never do like soft spoken, or if I did I would rarely do it. So I like to do the whispering, and it's my personal favorite ASMR trigger. So I'm glad other people are liking it. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and as always, thank you so much for the support, and good night.